This is a wood-fired vase. It's approximately 14 centimeters high, or maybe 13 and a half, and maybe 9 centimeters at its widest point. It's fired with wood and salt, as I said, and it's a dark stoneware clay. And on top of that, I have a really thin layer of glaze that reacted quite nicely with the ash and the salt in the kiln, pooling and creating rivulets, small rivers down the sides here as the temperature rises. So this pot has probably been way above 1300 degrees Celsius in the firing, which lasted for 2 days. So as the temperature rise and the glaze started to collect ash, especially on this side, which is the front side where the flame really attacks, it starts to pour down, and actually have a small droplet down here where the glaze collected at the very end. But since we know this happens in wood kilns, we've stacked the pot on top of wadding, which we broke off later on. And it's a good thing we had that wadding on, because if it wasn't there, we would have to break this droplet and also damage the rest of the piece. So if you look at old pottery, you always see these type of wadding marks of different types. And this is a clay wadding that I make for myself, just to give this rough traditional feel to this part of the pot as well. It's a simple shape, as most of mine are, with a little bit bent down here to just bring forth the foot a little bit, even though it almost hasn't any shape, and a small twist at the rim here to create a feel of an ending to the vase. This vase, I think, is really good for small bouquets, possibly with early flowers with narrow, or would you say limbs, or narrow flowers? Let's call them that. I hope you get my meaning.